Good afternoon, I'm Jorja Cowan with Hunter News. The state opposition has seized on a leaked internal document which shows Hunter rail commuters can no longer connect with trains on the Newcastle and Central Coast lines at Hamilton during peak times. Previously, staff could hold trains to allow Hunter Valley commuters time to make these connections, but the leaked information bulletin to rail staff says this is no longer viable during peak times. Shadow Transport Minister Penny Sharp says it shows the new timetable isn't working.
The arrangements for people getting on and off to buses and onto connecting trains, which used to be a reasonably seamless process, is just not possible with the arrangements that the government has put in place while they look at truncating the rest of the rail line. Labor believes the government needs to be doing much better for this.
Fears for Gloucester has risen following the revelations of toxic BTEX chemicals in the region's fracking wastewater. AGL operations in the area have been suspended, with another investigation into the project now underway by the New South Wales Environment Protection Authority. Groundswell Gloucester Chair Julie Lyford says coal seam gas extraction cannot be done safely in the Gloucester Valley.
We don't trust AGL to actually conduct correct tests regarding this. We want the EPA and Minister Roberts to be all over this, and indeed we've just heard that Minister Roberts has suspended AGL's exploration licence for the time being while a full independent inquiry is undertaken, and we welcome that.
The State Emergency Service has issued a livestock and equipment warning due to recent rainfall across the Hunter. Landowners and farmers living near the Williams and Patterson rivers are being advised to be prepared to relocate livestock, farm machinery and irrigation pumps to higher ground should the situation worsen. SES Community Engagement Coordinator Amanda Hyde says residents should steer clear of floodwater.
For the residents in that area, we ask them not to drive through floodwater, do not enter floodwater. It can be faster than it seems, so please stay out of floodwater until the river levels and the water levels recede.
The state government is being urged to consider a raft of new rock fishing safety guidelines, including making wearing life jackets compulsory, following the region's 13th drowning in 5 years. It follows the death of a woman after being pulled unconscious from the water off Lake Munmoraz, Fraser Park, prompting a review of emergency response beacons south of Catherine Hill Bay. Hunter Surf Lifesaving President Henry Scruton says rockfishers should implement a range of safety measures.
Going under and drowning. It's a dreadful outcome for the rock fishermen. It's terrific sport, very popular. But if they were to wear life jackets and perhaps these solid shoes so that they don't slip so easily on the rocks, it would be a massive advantage for them.
Maitland has been warned about significant debt that could be inherited from Dungog if a merger between the two councils goes ahead. $40 million in infrastructure backlog has been accrued by Dungog, and a merger will cause Maitland to assist in the bill. Maitland Mayor Peter Blackmore says only initial steps have been taken.
There will be a lot more meetings. Certainly it's got to go back to the people in the areas. There is too many numerous things which are a natural progression in time to come. This is the first step that we have taken.
The state government says its commitment to install flashing 40km/h signs outside all Hunter schools has been delivered in time for the first day of Term 1. The coalition made the commitment during the 2011 election campaign. Parliamentary Secretary for Transport and Roads, Ray Williams, says the signs will give parents, teachers and students peace of mind.
People need to acknowledge that there are 40k speed signs all around schools, ensuring the safety of our children. There is nothing more important than ensuring the safety around our schools. So our announcement today is that every school in Charlestown, indeed every school in the Hunter, now have 40k flashing signs at each of their school zones.
Now with sport, Belinda Dallas-Harris.
Newcastle's been bathed in green and gold after the Socceroos scored a ticket to the Asian Cup final with a 2-0 win over the UAE at Hunter Stadium last night. Trent Sainsbury headed home a corner while fellow defender Jason Davidson found the net with a light left footer in the opening 15, securing Australia a place in Saturday's clash with South Korea. Skipper Milay Jedinak has told Fox Sports they can't lose focus.
I think 2-0 can be a tricky score, false sense of security, but we got to half-time holding on to that, but then second half we really came out and started to get a grip of the game.
Meanwhile, the FFA has given cash-strapped Jets owner Nathan Tinkler until Saturday to clear the club's outstanding debts or risk having Newcastle's A-League licence revoked. It's on the back of revelations players and staff are up to 6 months behind in superannuation entitlements. And Maitland Pickers hooker Julie Young has been named in the Australian women's side to take on New Zealand in a 3-match series as part of this weekend's Auckland Nines. That's sport. I'm Belinda de los Heras.
2NURFM news time is 11 past 12.